Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening. Good evening, online children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Okay, so continuing with the lines and angles. Today we'll see the angles formed when a transversal intersects two lines and when a transversal intersects two parallel lines. All right. Okay. Children, I've shared my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good. So here we have transversal T intersecting two lines, not parallel lines, two lines M and N. Transversal T intersects two lines M and N. So when a transversal intersects two lines, 8 angles are formed around the transversal. 8 angles are formed around the transversal. So see here, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. When a transversal intersects two lines, 8 angles are formed around the transversal. Okay. Now, 4 of these angles are called interior angles and the other 4 are called exterior angles. Okay. So, interior angles. Interior angles. Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 8 are called interior angles. Exterior angles. Exterior angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 6 and angle 7 are called exterior angles. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are formed on the same side of the transversal. Okay. Formed on the same side of the transversal. Okay, then one angle is an interior angle. So corresponding. One angle is an interior angle while the other is an exterior angle. Exterior angle. The two angles will have different vertices. Different vertices. Now, if a pair of angles satisfy all, if a pair of angles satisfies all these conditions, then they form a pair of corresponding angles. 1. Corresponding angles are formed on the same side of the transversal. 2. One angle. See, corresponding angles is a pair of angles. A pair of angles are called corresponding angles if they are formed on the same side of the transversal, one being an interior angle, the other being an exterior angle, and the two angles will not have the same vertex. They'll have different vertices. Okay, corresponding angles are formed on the same side of the transversal. One is an interior angle while the other is an exterior angle. And the two angles must have different vertices. Now name the angles that are formed on the same side of the transversal. On the left side of the transversal, angle 1, angle 4. No. Name all the angles formed on the left side of the transversal. Angle 1, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. Angle 1, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. They're all formed on the left side of the transversal. Angle 2, angle 3, angle 8, angle 7. All these are formed on the right side of the transversal. So these are angles on one side of the transversal. These are angles on the other side of the transversal. So meaning same side. This is on one side, this is on the other side. So same side. All right. Okay. Now, corresponding angles are formed on the same side of the transversal. That's one thing. Then one should be an interior angle, the other should be an exterior angle. And they should have different vertices. Now, if you take angle 1 and angle 4, if you take angle 1 and angle 1 is an exterior angle. Angle 4 is an interior angle, but they have the same vertex. So no. So you cannot take angle 1 and angle 4. What are corresponding angles? Same side of the transversal, two angles formed on the same side of the transversal. One is an interior angle, the other is an exterior angle, but they should have different vertices. So angle 1 and angle 4, angle 1 is an exterior angle, 4 is an interior angle, same side of the transversal, but they have the same vertex. So you can 1 and 4 are not corresponding angles. In fact, they form a linear pair, right? Because angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to 180. Angle 1 plus angle 4 is 180. They form a linear pair. Okay. Then angle 1 and let's take angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 is an exterior angle. Angle 5 is an interior angle. Angle 1 and 5 are formed on the same side of the transversal and they have different vertices because this is the vertex for angle 1. This is the vertex for angle 5. Yeah, they have different vertices. So angle 1 and angle 5 form a pair of corresponding angles. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 6 form a pair of corresponding angles. Angle 1 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 6. Angle 1 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 6. Correct? A pair of angles are said to be corresponding angles if they lie on the same side of the transversal, one angle being an interior angle while the other is an exterior angle, and the two angles have different vertices. If all these three conditions are satisfied, then the pair of angles are called corresponding angles. So on this side of the transversal, we have angle 2 and angle 8, correct? And angle 3 and angle 7, correct? Now what about alternate angles? Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Okay. Alternate interior angles are formed on either sides of the transversal. They are formed on either sides of the transversal. Both are interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So both the angles are interior angles. They are formed on either sides of the transversal. One on the left side, one on the right side. Or one is above, one is below. Either side of the transversal. And they'll have different vertices. They'll have different vertices. So where are they formed? Either sides. Formed on either sides of the transversal. Both angles are interior angles. Having different vertices. Having different vertices. All right. So that means angle 3 and angle 5. Correct? Angle 3 and angle 5. They are formed on either sides. One is on the right side, the other on the left side. Both are interior angles and they have different vertices. Then angle 4 and angle 7. Correct? Alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. So both are exterior angles. They are formed on either sides of the transversal and both are exterior angles. So angle 1 and angle 8. Angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 1 and 8. So they are formed on either sides. No? So 1, 8. 2, 6. They are on either sides of the transversal and both are exterior angles. Okay. Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles or allied angles. Allied angles. Co-interior angles or allied angles. Co-interior angles are formed on the same side of the transversal. Co-interior angles are formed on the same side of the transversal. And both of them are interior angles. Both are interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 7. Angle 4 and angle 5. Both are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So I'm not able to see your face, Sachin. Yeah, you're following? Yeah, sit like that. Yeah. So what are co-interior angles? Co-interior angles are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Co-interior. Now see the term co-interior. Don't we say co-passenger? Co-passenger meaning what? Passengers on the same bus, traveling by the same bus. Okay, so or somebody sitting next to you in the bus, he's your co-passenger. He or she is your co-passenger. So co-interior. So both are interior angles and they're formed on the same side of the transversal. So both are interior. No, so 3 and 7. Both are interior angles and they're on the same side of the transversal. 3 and 7, 4 and 5. Now, you can see that we have only, written the pairs of angles that are called corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and co-interior angles. Now, there is no other relation between them. See, if you find when two lines are intersected by a transversal, you can identify all these angles. When are these angles formed? All these angles which we just discussed, when are they formed? When a transversal intersects two lines. When a transversal intersects two lines, whether they are parallel or not parallel, whether the lines are parallel or not parallel, when a transversal intersects two lines, all these angles are formed. All these angles are formed. Okay, you can see, of course, they are divided. These 8 angles are divided into interior angles and exterior angles. These 8 angles are divided into interior angles and exterior angles. And then we have specializations like they're called corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and co-interior angles. Now, when the two lines are parallel to one another, if M is parallel to N, intersected by transversal T, then corresponding angles are equal. Here we didn't say corresponding angles are equal. We only said that they are corresponding angles. They are not equal here. When the lines are not parallel, they are corresponding angles, but they are not equal. But here, angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. and angle 1 is equal to angle 5. When lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. When the lines are not parallel, they are corresponding angles, but they are not equal. That's the difference. The confusion is when you're asked this question, M is not parallel to N. M is not parallel to N. Can you call 1 and 5 corresponding angles? So suddenly we feel M is not parallel to N. Then they're not, no, they're not corresponding angles. It's not like that. See, even if M is not parallel to N, angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. They're not equal. Angle 4 and 6, they are corresponding angles. They're not equal. Why? Because the lines are not parallel. But all these relations are formed when two lines are intersected by a transversal. When the lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are equal, co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. They add up to 180. The others are all equal. So what are the corresponding angles here? Angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Here they are corresponding angles and equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Angle 2 is equal to angle 8. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Why? Because they are parallel. Because the lines are parallel. Alternate interior angles are equal. Because the lines are parallel. If they're not parallel, they're still alternate interior angles. They're still, even if the lines are not parallel, they are still alternate interior angles, but they're not equal. Alternate interior angles. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Alternate exterior angles are equal. Alternate exterior angles are equal. That means angle 1 is equal to angle 7. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Then co-interior angles. Co-interior angles or allied angles. Allied angles are supplementary. Allied angles are supplementary. That means angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. Angle 3 plus angle 8 is equal to 180. Allied angles or co-interior angles are supplementary. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is 180. Angle 3 plus angle 8 is 180. All right. Okay, now tell me. These are the two parallel lines. A parallel to B. C is the transversal. C is the transversal. Okay. Answer my question. What is the relation between Sachin? What is the relation between angle 1 and angle 2? Think. உடனே answer வேண்டாம். What is the relation between angle 1 and angle 2, Sachin? என்ன opposite? Correct. Help பண்ணக்கூடாது சஞ்சய். Opposite angles correct தான். ஆனா என்ன opposite அது? Every angles cannot be parallel. Vertically opposite angles. Angle 1 and angle 2 are vertically opposite angles. Okay, Sachin, mention all the pairs of vertically opposite angles in this figure. Loud. அப்படி சொல்லக்கூடாது. Angle 2 and angle 4. Then. Now, Sachin, here the lines are not, okay. So, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. 2 and 4, 5 and 8, 7 and 6 are vertically opposite angles. Now, here M and N, they're not parallel lines. M is not parallel to N. Now, are vertically opposite angles equal, Sachin? Yeah, okay, for the class. Here, M is not parallel to N. Are the vertically opposite angles equal?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, online children. M is not parallel to N. Are vertically opposite angles equal?
Yes, ma'am. They
No,
are
ma'am.
equal. Yeah, equal, ma'am.
Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Because vertically opposite angles are not a result of parallel lines. Parallel lines length, meaning when two lines are intersected by a transversal, when are vertically opposite angles formed? When two lines intersect like this. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. This angle is equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Irrelevant of the lines being, now here we don't, in this figure, we don't have parallel lines. I showed you this figure, no? This one I showed you, I think, yeah. Here the lines are not parallel. That's not the criteria at all. Whether the lines are parallel or not parallel, vertically opposite angles are always equal. Angle 1 is equal to, in this figure, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Lines are not parallel. That's not a criteria. 1 is equal to 3 because they're vertically opposite angles. 2 is equal to 4. 5 is equal to 8. 7 is equal to 6. Here the lines are parallel. 1 is equal to 2. 3 is equal to 4. Correct? Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Now, identify all the linear pairs here. Tell me one, Surya. Identify all the linear pairs. Angle 1 and? No. Sanjay? Angle 1 and angle 4. Now, what is the connection between angle 1 and angle 4? They are that 1 and 4 form a pair of form a linear pair. So, what can you say about it? Angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to 180. Angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to 180. Tell me another pair of. Tell me another linear pair. Angle 2 and angle 3. So, angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180. Then one more. No, same place. 1, 2, 3, 4. He said 1 and 4. You said 2 and 3. Tell me one more there itself. 3 and 4. Angle 3 and angle 4. So, angle 3 plus 4 is equal to 180. You? Angle 3 and 8. No, they don't form a linear pair. Angle 1 and 2. Now tell me all the linear pairs there. Angle 1 and angle 2. Then tell me like this. No, angle 1 plus 2 is 180. Then 2 plus 3 is 180. Next. Then next below. 180. All right. Angle 1 plus angle 2. Because they are on a straight line. Straight line. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180. See, now this is straight line. Angle 2 plus 3 is 180. This is straight line. 3 plus 4 is 180. Straight line. 4 plus 1, 180. Similarly, 5 plus 8 is 180. 8 plus 7 is 180. Angle 7. Yeah, I think I stopped here. So angle 5 plus angle 8 is 180. Angle 8 plus angle 7 is 180. Angle 7 plus angle 6 is 180. Angle 6 plus angle 5 is 180. And for linear pair also, it's not, got nothing to do with parallel lines. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Similarly, wherever you find a linear pair, the sum will be 180 degrees. It's not affected when the lines are parallel or not parallel. Linear pair always adds up to 180. All right. So vertically opposite angles are 1 and 3, 2 and 4, correct? They're equal. 5, 7, 8, 6, they're equal. And linear pair 1 plus 2, 180, 2 plus 3, 180, 3 plus 4, 180. Got it, all of you? Yeah. Yeah, tell me. So I was asking you about vertically opposite angles. Yeah, now let's come back to corresponding angles. So angle 1 is equal to corresponding angles.
Angle 5.
Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Angle 1 is equal to
Angle 5.
5. Then angle
4 and
okay.
8. 2, 6. 2 and
Okay.
6. 4 and 8.
Correct. Alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal.
Angle 4 and angle 7.
Angle 4
And angle 7.
Angle 4 is equal to angle 7. Okay, then
Angle 5 is equal to angle 2.
2 is equal to 5. Now, on the heading, alternate exterior angles are equal. Correct? Yeah, so angle.
Angle 1 and angle 6.
Yeah, then angle
3 and 8.
Correct? Okay, then co-interior angles or allied angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay? Meaning is equal to 180 degrees. They add to 180. Yeah. Angle 4 plus angle 5.
And 2.
Then angle 2 plus angle 7 is equal to 180. Angle 2 plus angle 7 is equal to 180. So when the lines are, yes,
From angle 4 and 2 will give 180, right?
yeah, 4 plus 2 is equal to 180, not because they're not co-interior angles. That forms a linear pair. 2 plus 4 is 180, but we are identifying co-interior angles, not linear pairs. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you have a, you'll have a figure like this with one or a few angles given, and you'll have to find the unknown angles. So you'll have to use all these relations. You should think about linear pair, vertically opposite angles. Linear pair, anytime you can use it. Parallel lines, no parallel lines, that's not a criteria, right? Vertically opposite angles also, when two lines intersect, vertically opposite angles are formed. So you should think about vertically opposite angles, linear pair, then alternate angles only when lines are parallel. Alternate angles are equal when lines are parallel. Corresponding angles are equal only when lines are parallel. Co-interior angles are supplementary only when lines are parallel. Correct? Now in this figure, angle 2 and angle 7, can you call them corresponding angles? 2 and 7, 2 and 7, can you call them corresponding angles?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, M is not parallel to N. But 2 and 7 are corresponding angles. But they are not equal. Why? Because the lines are not parallel. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 5, they are allied angles. 4 and 5, they are allied angles. They are allied angles. But they don't add up to 180. You cannot write angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. No, because the lines are not parallel. But they are allied angles. All right? Okay. Now I'll put you with some situations. You want to do it by yourself. You may have to use angle sum property in a triangle. Okay, the sum of the three angles. See, you should think of all this to answer questions. Sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Exterior angle property in a triangle. Exterior angle property in a triangle. Let's recall that. We saw this in the last class. Name all the interior angles of the triangle. Name all the interior angles of the triangle.
1, 2,
Angle
and
1.
3. Angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3.
Angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3 are the interior angles of the triangle, right? Exterior angles are angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6.
5,
Correct.
and 6.
Yeah. Now, exterior angle 4 is equal to?
Angle 1 plus angle 3.
So, exterior angle property is, this is angle 4. Leave the interior angle. Leave this interior angle. Immediate interior angle. See, I'll tell you one thing. This is called for angle 4, this is called the immediate interior angle. These are the interior opposite angles. It's noisy outside. I'm trying to focus, but for me, I get really disturbed. I'm trying my best. So triangle, 3 interior angles. Okay. Now listen to this carefully. These 3 are the interior angles, 1, 2, and 3. Now for this exterior angle, angle 2 is called the immediate interior angle. For this exterior angle phi, 1 is called the immediate interior angle. And for this angle 6, exterior angle 6, angle 3 is called the immediate interior angle. Leave that immediate interior angle. The remaining 2 are called the interior opposite angles. Immediate interior angle, interior opposite angles. Now the property is exterior angle is equal to the sum of the 2 interior opposite angles. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the 2 interior opposite angles. So leave the immediate interior angle. So if you say angle 6 is equal to, leave this one. Leave the immediate interior angle. Leave that. The interior opposite angles, angle 1 plus angle 2. So what is angle phi equal to? Angle 2 plus angle 3. For angle 5, which is the immediate interior angle? Angle 1. Leave that. Which are the remaining interior angles in the triangle? Angle 2 and 3. So it's equal to angle 2 plus 3. See, you should use the interior angles of the triangle. These are the interior angles of the triangle. Of the 3 interior angles of the triangle, leave the immediate interior angle. Add the remaining 2. All right. So that's the exterior angle property in a triangle. And what's angle 4 equal to? All right. Angle 4, which is the immediate interior angle? Angle 2. Angle 2 is the immediate interior angle. Leave that. Interior opposite angles 1 and 3. Angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay. Okay, now, so how do we identify alternate angles? Alternate angles are always formed in a Z formation like this, or, N or ulta N, whatever you call it, like this. It need not be a perfect Z. It can be like this also. It need not be a perfect Z, or it can be like, you understand? Where this line should be parallel to this line, and this is the transversal. This line is parallel to this line, this is the transversal. So these are alternate interior angles. These are alternate interior angles. This line is parallel to this line. This is the transversal. These are alternate interior angles. They're equal because lines are parallel. These are parallel lines. This is the transversal. Alternate interior angles are equal. Parallel lines. This is the transversal. So this one and this one are the alternate interior angles. Parallel lines, transversal, this one and this one. Alternate interior angles. So they are formed in a Z. Alternate interior angles are formed in a Z formation. Z dot, like ulta Z, N, whatever. Now corresponding angles. Corresponding angles is like when you rotate F. This is rotating Z. Alternate angles is rotating Z. Z you rotate it, you get different shapes. No? So when you rotate Z, so there we find alternate interior angles. Now corresponding angles is an F formation like this. You rotate this F. So here and here are the corresponding angles. Here and here are corresponding angles. So these two are the parallel lines. And you can produce to understand. You can produce a figure to understand. See, can you see it now? Corresponding angles. So this line is parallel to this line. This is the transversal. So you can just produce to get a clear picture. Now see, these two are corresponding angles, no? Or like this. These two lines parallel. This is a transversal. So these are, see, in this figure, you can see only, in this figure, there are only two angles. Find a third angle there. No, there is no third angle at all. So it's easy to mark. In that Z also, we had only two angles. In this formation also, there are only two angles. You can't mark any other angle in this figure. So see, produce the lines, produce. You can see corresponding angles, correct? So corresponding angles, F, letter F is for corresponding angles. You rotate F and there you will find a pair of corresponding angles. When you rotate Z, you can see alternate interior angles. Allied angles or co-interior angles, C formation. Here and here. Parallel lines, transversal. So C, letter C is for co-interior angles or allied angles. So this angle plus this angle is equal to 180. See here? Can you see allied angles? The Z is for alternate interior angles. F is for, it need not be a perfect F. See, it can be like this also, like this. See, these are the two parallel lines. This is the transversal. These are corresponding angles. Okay. Okay. So F is for corresponding angles and C. Or you rotate C, you can get a U also like this. Here and here are corresponding, sorry, here and here are aligned angles or co-interior angles. All right. Okay, so we're good to go. Yeah, start working. Find x, y, z. All right. Let's do from behind. What's the answer of the fourth one? 360. Correct. How? Correct. Because angle 1, because angle 1 plus angle, one second, fourth answer, this is fourth answer. Angle 1 plus angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. Sum of the angles of a triangle. Then angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. Correct? Correct. Sasmriti. Very good. Now when you add these two, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 360. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 360 degrees. Got it, all of you? Very good. Online children? Any doubts with the fourth answer?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. For the third one, write down, those who have not completed, please write down the fourth answer. Sorry? Okay. So now for the third one, I'm going to mark this whole angle as A. I'm going to mark this whole angle. Or let me say, I'll mark this angle as A. What is angle? What is 130 degrees plus A equal to? 180 by
180.
co-interior angles. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Let me write it on the next slide. One 130 plus A is equal to 180 because co-interior angles are supplementary. So A is equal to 180 minus 130. A is equal to 50 degrees. Now, can we see this end? Yeah, we can see this is. We have 70 here. And we have X and A here. Correct? See the figure here. See here. So X plus A is equal to 70. Reason? Alternate interior angles are equal. X plus A is equal to 70. Because this is one angle, which is X plus A. This is the other angle, which is 70. X plus A is equal to 70. Alternate interior angles are equal. So X plus 50 is equal to 70. X is equal to 70 minus 50. X is equal to 20. All right. That's about the third one. Please write down if you have not finished. Finished, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now the second one. Okay. So what is x? X is equal to 35. Because see the z? No, not like this, sorry. Look at the board, look at the board. Here is x and here is 35, correct? X and 35. So x is equal to 35 degrees. Reason, alternate interior angles are equal. These two lines are parallel, it's marked. These two lines are parallel, it's marked. X is equal to 35, alternate interior angles are equal. Next, we need to find y. X plus y plus 75 is equal to 180. Sum of all the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So 35 plus y plus 75 is equal to 180. 110 plus y is equal to 180. Y is equal to 180 minus 110, 70 degrees, right? Then Z. Z is this one is correct. These two lines are parallel. So Z is equal to 75 degrees. Alternate interior angles are equal. Give you some time to. Got it right, all of you? Any questions, children? Any doubts? Okay. First one. I'll do it here itself. Yeah, what did you get? 45, okay. So what you should do, you should mark this angle. Let's call this A. Let's call this A. Now, can we see that F? Can we see the F? Can we see that? Rotate your head and 75A. Can we see that? Yeah. So A is equal to 75 degrees. Corresponding angles are equal. A is equal to 75 degrees. Corresponding angles are equal. Now, can we make out the F? See here, this F. See, this is the F. And here 75 and A. Parallel lines. Transversal. A is equal to 75. Corresponding angles are equal. Now, this is a triangle. This one is a triangle. The side is produced. So A is the exterior angle. A is the exterior angle. This is the immediate interior angle. Leave this. These are the two interior opposite angles. This is because this is a triangle. This yellow thing is a triangle. A is the exterior angle of the triangle. This one is the immediate interior angle. Leave that. So A is equal to 30 plus X, correct? A is equal to 30 plus X, correct? A is equal to 30 plus X. Exterior angle property. So A is 75. 75 is equal to 30 plus X. So X is equal to 45 degrees. You can do it like this. Maybe you have found this angle using linear pair and then you have used angle sum property. Have you done that? Maybe, yeah. You can also find this angle by linear pair. And then use angle sum property in a triangle to find X. Both are fine. X is 45 degrees, right? All right. Okay. If you tell me that wait, I have to complete, I'll wait. Should I wait? Yeah. Okay. Next one. Yeah. So here in this figure, we have two parallel lines AB and CD. Okay, see the different lines you can see here are AB, CD, AE, and EC, right? AE, EC, AB, and CD. Now, AB and CD are parallel lines. AB is parallel to CD. Now, is there a transversal that is, can you see a line that intersects both AB and CD? There is no line that intersects both AB and CD. See, in order to use the property of parallel lines, you need a transversal. The two parallel lines must be cut by a transversal. Only then you can identify, only then these angles are formed, alternate angles. All those angles are formed only when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. If you simply have two parallel lines with no transversal, then no angles are formed. So here we have two parallel lines, but we don't have a transversal. Yes or no? Because AE is not intersecting CD. This AE is okay, touching AB, but not CD. EC is touching CD, but not AB. Okay, so here in such cases, you need to take up a construction. That is, you need to take the help of another line. That's what it is. In the questions earlier, we could answer it, without any construction, without taking the help of any other line segment or line. Here you need to take up a construction. So what is that construction? Through E, we're going to draw a line. Through this point E, we're going to draw a line parallel to AB. Through E. Okay, so construction through E, draw, you can call it XY. Draw XY parallel to AB. Okay, but we already have CD parallel to AB. Therefore, XY is also parallel to CD. That is, if A is parallel to B and C is parallel to B, then A is parallel to C. These are two lines, A and C, parallel to the same line B. Then they are parallel to each other. See here, if you have A and B, two lines A and B, parallel to the same line C, then these two lines are parallel to one another. A is parallel to B. Two lines parallel to the same line are parallel to one another. Okay, so here by construction, I'm repeating, by construction, we have XY parallel to AB. We draw XY so that it's parallel to AB. We adjust and we draw XY so that it's parallel to AB. Okay, so now XY is parallel to AB, but we already have CD parallel to AB. So XY and CD are two lines parallel to the same line AB. So they are parallel to one another. Therefore, XY is parallel to CD. All right. Okay. XY is parallel to CD. That means now all the three lines are parallel to one another. Now see here. You, mark this portion as A. You need to draw the figure again. Huh? Don't do all this in the question figure. So mark this portion as A and this portion as B. This is A, this is B. This one is A, this one is B. The whole thing is X. So X is equal to A plus B. We have to find X. Now X is A plus B. Okay. So listen to this. Is AB parallel to XY? Which is the transversal? Which is the transversal then? AB is parallel to XY. Which is the transversal? AE is the transversal. AE is the transversal. So let's look at that figure alone, that part of the diagram alone. Correct? So what is the relation between these two angles? Co-interior angles or allied angles. 104 plus A is equal to 180. A is equal to 180 minus 104, 76 degrees. A is 76 degrees. Okay, reason is co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. All right. Next. XY is parallel to CD. Tell me the transversal. XY is parallel to CD. Tell me the transversal. EC is the transversal. EC is the transversal. So we have can you see that? Yes. B plus 116 is equal to 180. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Correct? So B is equal to 180 minus 116. How much is that? 64. Okay. 64. Now what is X? X is equal to A plus B. So 76 plus 64. 1. All right. Please work out. Draw the diagram again and mark all those extra things we did. Completed? Now the next thing is where to draw that construction line. Where to draw? You should draw it through the point where the two transversal like lines meet. So here AB and CD are the parallel lines, right? Which are the other two lines? AE and EC. AE, EC. So that common point E, through E you should draw. Leave the two parallel lines. Which are the two remaining lines? AE and EC. Where do they meet at E? AE, EC at E. Through E you should draw the line. The construction line should be drawn through E. Okay. Is not the figure. Find X. The question is find X. The question is find X. Please draw the figure. Yeah. Okay. Correct. Correct. Yeah, which is the transversal? AB parallel to PQ, which is the transversal? BO is a transversal. Correct? Finished, all of you? Online children completed working this one? Yeah, online children completed this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Correct. 50. Correct. Completed, all of you? Let me see if I have a different question. Try this. This is the next question. Our answer is wrong. What's the value of x? 132 is not right. I have a different answer. Oh. Okay. So I'm not going to talk much. Correct? Correct? It's not 148 by 2. How do we know that? Correct? A, correct? Correct? Why? Because parallel line, transversal, parallel line. Here 132 and here is A. So A is equal to how much? 48 degrees. Okay. Then how much is this one? 148 minus 48, 100 degrees, right? You got it, is it? Very good. Then this one will be 148 minus 48, 100, no? Because the whole thing is 148. Now we found this is 48. So this will be 148 minus 48, 100. Now see, these two are parallel lines. This is the transversal. Corresponding angles are equal. See the F formation. You can see the F formation. Can you see line like this and like this and like this? Can you see there's 100 here and there's X here? Corresponding angles. There are only these two angles in this figure. There's no other angle. In this figure, there's no other angle. Their corresponding angles are equal. So X is 100 degrees. Yeah.
Got the wrong reference, so I wrote it in the paper. I actually got the wrong reference, so I wrote this one.
Okay.
So first, I put like this as angle 1 and this as angle 2. So angle 1 is equal to 132 minus 140.
No, but the whole thing is 148. No, not angle 1 alone.
18, okay.
This whole thing is 148. 148 is angle 1 and angle 2 together.
Okay.
Also, you must draw the diagram again and then draw the construction. Okay, here parallel lines were not marked, but I hope you assumed it. Finished? Finished? Oh, how come? All of you finished. Right. But, இப்பதான் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிட்டேங்க. I don't know how to do it. நான் எழுதிருக்கேன். காப்பி பண்றது ஓகேவா? நானா ஓனா பண்ணையில இது பண்றேன். த்ரூ ஏபி எப்படி கண்டினியூ பண்ணணும்னு கேக்குறீங்களா? த்ரூ ஏபி இல்ல த்ரூ பி டிரா இதுக்கு பேர் கொடுக்கணும் XY த்ரூ பி டிரா அந்த லைன் பேர் கொடுங்க XY parallel to AB. அதுக்கப்புறம் அதை எழுதிட்டு தென் ஏபி வந்து இப்போ parallel to இது வந்து XYன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. But AB is already parallel to CD. Yes. So these two are also parallel to one another. AB parallel to CD. So not AB. This is already parallel to this. By construction, this is parallel to this. So this one is also parallel to this. XY parallel to CD. All right. So Sunday, you got the answer, is it? 100 correctly? Very good. So you found 48 and then 148 minus 48, 100. Put it exactly like that. Very good. How do we do this? Yeah, we'll work this and wind up the session for today. Yeah, BDC is 100, correct. Correct. We have to find the value of y, yes. Y and only 5y. What's answer, Sanjay? Nita? Working on it. Okay. AB is parallel to CD. Is given. AB is parallel to CD is given. This is AB. This is CD. These two are parallel. This is the transversal. So this angle plus this angle is equal to 180. Why? Co-interior angles or allied angles. They're supplementary. So how many angles you have here? Y, 2y and y. 4y is the measure of this angle, 4y. And this is 5y. So 4y plus 5y is equal to 9y is equal to 180. So y is equal to 20. Y is 20. Now what is BDC? 5y. So 5 into 20, 100. Please complete this answer. Finished? Very good. Online children completed this one?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night. Online children, good night. You may leave the call. Good night.
Good night, ma'am.